You already know what time it is. Non-black characters that are clearly black.
The nigga chin!
I should have posted this during Black History Month. But hey, shut up and don't mention it. But I'm gonna rate how black these characters are from 1 to 10. I'm talking characters that even though they might not actually be black, you still somehow know that they got that African gene. They come to the cookout 3 hours late and get chased down by cops because they put on their turn signal. The characters that run away from whatever this is, and they're always trying to run the ones on the court. I'm sorry for those who are black and can't play basketball. That's tough. And yes, I'm talking about you, Kai.
Well, well, aren't you the confident one? Another proud Namekian soon to be begging for mercy just like all the rest.
Shut the hell up.
Piccolo started off as a villain in Dragon Ball Z, an old wrinkly dude with no hairline and a massive dome of a head that rivals even Frieza's in his 3rd form. He wanted to conquer the earth, but was initially sealed away by the evil containment wave. And bro, someone needs to teach me this move. I'm gonna be spamming it like Master Roshi was during the Tournament of Power on some, oh, you said you liked the Madam Web movie? But yeah, King Piccolo came back and started looking for the Dragon Balls so that he can regain his youth and power as he was held by these 3. And am I the only one who was annoyed by them? Every time I saw them on screen, I knew it was time for me to go to sleep and finish the episode some other time. And when they brought them back for Dragon Ball Super, I almost broke my TV. Pack them up, why are they still here? I swear I saw them more in Dragon Ball Super than even Oolong, bruh. Bro beat Beerus and I stopped seeing him. They must have turned him into bacon. Trunks and Mike kinda say that though, I guess. Anyways, King Piccolo was about to get packed up and reincarnated as Piccolo Jr., the realest nigga in Dragon Ball. He's got the cleanest cut and is always standing in the toughest pose. The cameraman snapping right now too. Look at these angles. I knew Piccolo was one of us when I saw him taking that driving exam, suited up like Will Smith in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. 10 out of 10. He's as dark as Michael Blackson.
They've been laughing since I can remember, but they're not gonna laugh anymore. No more Max.
He's the son of Goofy. What more of a reason do you need? Goofy's a dog, a real nigga. People be trying to clown him thinking he's a joke, but ain't shit Goofy when you see him pop out with that mouse tool. And you saw the baddie he pulled too. He was at the library acting all studious and shit, scouting the area to find Max a new stepmom. Took her out on a date for a disco night and started showing off by breakdancing. If I was Max's friend and saw his stepmom all dressed up, I would have been like, nigga, where your mom at? Nigga, where your mom at? If I had Sylvia in front of me, you would have seen me enter the room just like Goofy, ready to study and do 5 sets of 50-page turns, reading every word, getting mad excited that she's watching me.
You gonna suck my dick? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go.
But in all seriousness, Max might be more mixed than anything, so I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10, because I'm pretty sure his real mom was white too. But you know, bro was also in his R&B groove, in his bag. He was singing in that hoe. Reminded me of R. Kelly. Hey, no, that's not what I meant. Knuckles is an echidna who grew up in a tribe. His father left with the other warriors to go to war, and he left Knuckles behind because at the time he was just a kid. But when his dad left with the rest of them, they never came back. Got me in tears hearing this story, bruh. His father left to go get some milk and told bro he was going to war. But for real though, this one should be pretty obvious. Knuckles is a real nigga. He's supposed to have a Jamaican accent and got the dreads and everything. Plus he's voiced by Idris Elba. Come on now. Did y'all not see the way he put up on Sonic? He meant straight business. He's not smiling or anything. Sonic tried to run up on him and got turned into a side character real quick. Got palmed with one hand like a Spalding basketball to then get spiked to the ground. Bounced off that shit like a trampoline and Knuckles put him up against a tree. And you're telling me that he's not black? You're lying, bro. Knuckles is my twin. My brother. When I wake up in the morning and look in the mirror, Knuckles is staring right back at me. 11 out of 10. He's black. There's a reason he wasn't in Super Smash Bros. His aura alone would have made the game crash.
Hello, monkeys.
Frieza started off as a zesty alien freak that went around blowing planets up for fun. But he was also one lazy ass dude. Bro has like 55 forms and would just float around in a chair for most of the time he was on Namek. And when in doubt, he would just send the Ginyu Force to do his bidding. They were dancing so much it turned Frieza into Chris Brown. Once the Ginyu Force got packed up, he started dancing too. Had a whole music video. But Frieza started off as a racist, which was kind of confusing to me because I thought he was black since Frieza's 3rd form is literally just KSI. Get away from me! But after having fought Goku and getting packed up even in his final form multiple times, he trained and got his Go form, just to get his ass beat by Vegeta of all people. But then Toriyama realized that Itachi had him in a genjutsu and woke up from his nightmare to fix the story. And Goku off Frieza and sent him back down. That was a close one, bro. Vegeta almost caught a dub. That shit ain't normal. But Frieza really couldn't catch a break. Even when he put up on them with Broly, it was looking rough. He somehow ended up fighting that brolic ass nigga, catching the craziest combo, as if he wasn't the one who brought him here in the first place. Frieza got so tired of it all, he ended up becoming what he feared most, a monk. Black, he became black. Got the N-word pass, the Tims, the Henny, the do-rag, and even got the waves spinning. Went from being friends with Zoro to being mortal enemies, and finally packed up Goku and Vegeta. 5 out of 10. But if we count the waves, then you already know it's an 8 out of 10.
Maybe there's a contest for lonely children after this. It's only children, DW. A lonely child is what you're gonna be when I sell you.
Arthur was a show about an aardvark named Arthur and his life with his family and friends. It was one of them shows you would watch when you were trying to avoid watching Barney or Caillou. This annoying ass nigga, bro. But the main character Arthur is without a doubt black. The man was rolling in his bed after getting hit with some of that PTSD from being called a knitter, which was crazy, bro. They really let this scene pass?
He's a knitter! Knitter!
Oh, nah. Who approved this? Another sign of Arthur's blackness was when he balled up that fist. Reminded me of that time at school called my parents. I told them I was getting into trouble. I went home that day and saw that Arthur fist so close to my face it was in 4K with the VR upgraded package. Slapped the goofy out of me. I couldn't even eat right for days. Was living off that straight porridge and milk. It was tragic. Nah, but seriously, 9 out of 10. Arthur's got to be black.
Who would you be without me, Prime?
Megatron is the enemy of Optimus Prime in the Transformers, and bro does not give up. Jumped Optimus Prime in the forest, and although I don't blame the nigga, but like bro, there are other Transformers. Megatron came back as Galvatron and still went and wreaked havoc. Bro was simply a menace. But 1 out of 10. I don't think I would say he's black, but if we were talking about Bumblebee, oh yeah. Now this right here is a real nigga pulling up with the shiesty to box Decepticons, ripping them to pieces, and he be cracking jokes too. He was so funny they had to nerf his voice box.
Hakuna Matata.
Simba is the son of Mufasa and the Lion King. He was born and shown to the world. It was a great day. All the animals bowed down. And then he got launched. And not too long after, his old man got hit with the finesse, the Loki versus Thor treatment. Got betrayed by his brother. Simba had to leave to live in the desert with Timon and Pumbaa on that type timing. Until he finally decided to come back and fight Scar for the title of the king. Had to see his uncle on that Joker laughing gas. But is Simba black? Yes, but him and his dad are light skinned as shit. I ain't gonna lie. They were literally out there sitting in front of the sun like this during the sunset. These niggas ain't serious, bro. They doing all this for the looks. Even the way Mufasa was falling to his doom was extra. Bro was still worried about the cameras falling down in slow-mo. Hair waving in the wind and all, looking at that one nigga who died for a fit pick. Even the way Simba and Scar were fighting was theatrical. They out there boxing in slow motion. Look at the way they're both getting slapped. They ass light skin as hell. Scar had to say, cut that shit out for them to snap back to reality. 4 out of 10. The fact that they're African saves them. When I was a kid, I was a huge fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I watched the 1990s movies, some of the TV shows, the animated movies, and even the newer live action ones. And my favorite one was always Mikey. Sometimes Raph or even Leo. If you watched the 2007 movie, you know that when they were fighting on top of that rooftop, it was peak. Raph was in his Batman era trying to save the city on his own. And then they started boxing. It was clean. Leo even hit him with the Naruto uppercut to take off his mask. This shit was really my childhood. That's crazy. But I ain't really like Donatello. This Otto-Octavius ass turtle. I'm sorry, but nah, get this nigga off my screen. He wasn't bad. But they would be talking about getting pizza and all of a sudden, bro would be talking about a theory of relativity. Like I'm trying to see y'all fight the Shredder. If I want to learn something, I would have watched Dora. Anyways, if one of these turtles were to be black, I've got to say it would be Mikey. Look at the way he be moving. You can't tell me he's not one of us.
MC Mikey.
10 out of 10. Raph would be a good shout too.
This is some nice steel. How about telling me who gave them to you?
Your mama.
See my star shine like a diamond. Can you move a son of diamond? A million SC.